you should be very careful about how you apply and design incentives depending on the culture of the organization and where you are on the innovation journey. So
and in my experience, if you're dealing with the critical innovators, like the 5 AI scientists who are going to change your business, or the business development team that's going to come up with the rockstar plan or whatever. Those people tend to operate not as much in terms of instrumental rewards, although, in Silicon Valley, we like to, have big scores and things like that. But the real motivation is, am I in a place where I can do my best work? Am I in a situation where I'm not going to waste time? And am I with people who are at my level of the game? And so if you as a leader can create that context, then I'm yours, right? Until you shortchange me, and then I'll go work for somebody who will provide me with a better set of conditions, because what's driving me is the urgency of expressing my creative opportunity. So incentives is a little tricky because it's not just an HR, thing. It's much more deep than that.
yeah, I believe, again, back to the culture topic. I mean, you should be very careful about how you apply and design incentives depending on the culture of the organization and where you are on the innovation journey. So, but what I will say in our organization as an example, so what we ask our researchers, our lead researchers and innovators to do is we ask them to move with their idea into the business for however long, 6 months, a year and a half. We guarantee them that their jobs in research, their jobs in innovation will be there 100% guaranteed when they come back out. Now they get to go with their pet project, with their idea, into the business. They get to learn all the skill sets of the business. They get to learn the language of the business on the product side. They get to understand those constraints. They come back to a guaranteed job. We give them time now to go off and think about what's the next big thing. But they apply all of that knowledge about how you actually scale. And that's a hard problem, as Priscilla said. And they take it back into their next research idea and into best practice in our research and innovation. And that's just one incentive. It's not always about a bonus because you've moved into an innovation organization. There's many different ways, and you have to think deeply about your people, to John's point, and the culture that you already have in place.